This show is part of the Head Stuff Podcast Network.
Hi, I'm Niamh Kavanagh.
And I'm Gearoid Farrelly.
And you're listening to Agony Rants.
Welcome, Niamh. Welcome to the show where a Eurovision winner and a comedian solve your problems, heal your world, fix your life. And we're about to do that, Niamh.
Yeah, well, okay.
Yeah, we're about to do that. Two lucky people who are having a shit life at the moment are going to get fixed. I don't know who they are.
Oh, I thought you were talking about us. I thought you were talking about us there. I was going to say, don't you say my life is shit.
Niamh, how have you been?
Well, I've been okay. I'm starting to get those emails and, voice notes about, we're setting up the Kris Kindle.
Oh, God. Here's the thing.
Okay.
I've already got me Kris Kindles.
Oh.
And I've already forgotten who I'm buying for.
Oh. Okay.
I know I wrote them down somewhere. And when it's because
but you know who generates it, though?
Yeah, but you don't want to tell them you've forgotten.
Of course you can.
No, they get judged. My family are very judgmental.
Okay, so instead you're just going to buy generic presents and hope to God you're going to figure out who it is for.
Yeah, pillowcases. What every nephew wants.
My friend and I, every year, decide what we're going to buy for each other. We started a good few years ago because what was happening is you're trying to guess what to buy, right?
Mm.
And you might, maybe one person will spend more money than the other person, and that's always very tragic. Anyway, So here's the thing. We decided we would set a budget and then every year we would decide on the theme. So was it last year or the year before we did the ugly phone cases that we had to use for a month afterwards, which was hilarious.
Oh, I remember your ugly phone case.
It was. Some people wouldn't think it was ugly, but it was a bit weird for me anyway. But hers was definitely ugly.
I actually have an ugly phone case at the moment.
Oh, show me.
Yeah, this red one. Do you know why I have a red one? So, I'll tell you. Oh, no, but you have a red phone. That's nice.
Okay.
So, I'll tell you why I've got
why
this,
have you
right?
got a red one?
Because when we're on Dancing with the Stars, when you're backstage...
Am I going to have to listen to that forever?
Yeah, I need to dance with the stars, Niamh.
Are you still friends with Stephen?
I'm still friends with Stephen.
Okay.
There's a basket that everyone puts their phone in.
Oh.
Right?
I think you told me this before.
But it's in the dark.
Oh.
So it's in the dark, everyone's phone goes in, and then when it's the break, you want to vote for yourself. So you're like rummaging through and you can never find your phone.
Is that why you went so far in the programme? You were voting for yourself all the time.
Of course I did. Niamh.
Oh my God.
If the general public are voting for me, of course I'm going to vote for myself 300 or 400 times. I mean, I literally spent the fee. The fee was a phone bill.
I know. I mean, I was there. I couldn't vote for you.
You didn't vote for me?
Of course I voted for you every week. Oh my God, I was going, I'm so proud of him. It cost me a fortune.
That's why I have that
I had to
ugly
use my
phone
UK
case.
phone and all to vote.
Oh, did you?
I did, of course. That's the only phone I have.
Oh.
Anyway, so
Worth
this
every
year
penny.
we're doing ugly Christmas jumpers. And then she said, but I came across a lovely one the other day. Are we really going ugly? And I'm going, yeah, because that's the whole point of it. It's a thing that you never wear again.
Ugly Christmas jumpers. Now, I'm going to be honest, right?
I want to put people's faces on it.
Going to be on board.
Go on.
I've never really got the whole Christmas jumper thing.
Oh, I love a little Christmas jumper.
No, here's the thing. They're usually cheap, so they're usually too warm.
Any jumper at any time. Listen, I stayed in my mum's house last night and I love her so much, her and my dad. But they are in their 80s and they have the heating on all the time. I lost about 3 stone just sitting in the front room, right? The sauna effect. Anyway, they're too warm. You're wearing a jumper at Christmas and you're having eggnog maybe.
I love eggnog. That's my favourite thing about Christmas.
Eggnog?
Is eggnog. And I didn't realise how potent it is. Like a couple of years ago, I made eggnog
like having
for
Jerry
the first
Driving.
time. Yeah, I had no idea. I had no idea. And to say I was absolutely wankered on Christmas Eve. I was destroyed.
So we're doing ugly Christmas jumpers this year, which I have to get on order very soon because quite frankly, if you're going to get it from Shein or Temu, I'm probably already too late.
Yeah. They arrive around March. Niamh, I did my photo shoot.
I'm excited. Tell me about it.
Yeah. So
where's the pictures?
Well, I'm not showing them till they're photoshopped, Niamh. Yeah.
Did you wear the animal assistance vest?
It did, yeah. I made an outfit out of service animal vests.
Oh, okay. So you made the outfit out of it.
Yeah.
Because none of them would fit you.
Yeah. It was cobbled together, let's say. I was wearing a pair of nude pants, which were quite a revelation.
Was that a new experience for you? Did they feel like Spanx? Have you ever worn Spanx?
I did wear Spanx, yeah. On Dancing with the Stars. That's it. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Are they mad for the Spanx on the dancing?
At the start, but then you don't need them. Like week 2, you're dancing so much that by the end of it, you're like, no,
oh my God,
don't need
sounds like you die.
It was great.
Okay.
So
All I remember is that you used to yawn a lot. There was a lot of yawning.
I
Anyway.
was knackered when I was doing that. So yeah, I'd wear nude pants. So basically, any of the photoshops that you see, if they look a bit racy, it's actually photoshopped.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Because I had pants on the whole time. But they're going to make me look like I don't have pants on.
I can hardly wait to figure out what is the name of the tour that it requires service animal.
So, here's the thing. I
don't want to make you announce it too early. But
no, the show's called No Pressure.
Okay.
But in Edinburgh, I'm calling it Service Animal.
Oh.
Because No Pressure is going to be like an hour and 10 minutes, but in Edinburgh, you cut about 20 minutes off that. So I'm going to just do Service Animal, which is like the story of...
It's the core of it?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm very excited.
Yeah. And Edinburgh, you need to have kind of a catchy poster and
Okay. I think calling it Service Animal is probably enough.
I think it's catchy, and I think
people might have expectations when they go in.
I think lessons were learned during the photo shoot. I think every day is a learning moment, and
is the photographer still friends with you?
He was still friends. Yeah.
Was there any?
He was brilliant.
Was there any admiring glances?
No.
Okay.
Niamh,
okay.
No. I did wear his leather trousers.
Okay.
Yeah.
As part of the shoot, or
as part of the
just
shoot,
in general?
Yeah. No. As part of the shoot, because we were looking at clothes, and he wanted to do one that was a bit hardcore.
Oh, right.
Like, and he was like, okay, put these on with this and this. And I was like, oh yeah, grand. Now.
Did he take them off himself, or was they just hanging around?
No, he had them in. He brought them with him.
Okay.
Because he's like is.
Oh, it's like a stock wardrobe.
No, there's a studio out the back of his house.
Oh,
so he was
okay.
like, I know what you can put with this, and I wore his leather trousers.
Oh.
Yeah, but it was interesting. He's I have to say, when you do a photo shoot, and you're like, this is not me now. This is very different.
Did you feel at home in the service animal situation or the leather trousers? Which one?
Neither were for me.
Okay.
But he was really good at manipulating you into...
He was really good at manipulating you.
Yeah, it was brilliant. Yeah, he was really, really good.
I feel like should be calling some sort of social services or something.
I've seen the contact sheets. I've seen...
I'm sure he's done a great job.
So it'll be interesting to see them when he gets them back.
I'm excited. Do you remember last year or this year we talked about maybe doing an agony rant at Edinburgh, and then that just didn't happen?
Yeah, we should do that.
I would gladly come and have a bit of a...
We would totally do that. But the problem is there's no money in Edinburgh.
But we're so rich. What do we need? What do we need? Sure, we're just showered with, joy. Are you going for the month, or are you going for 2 weeks this year?
I'm not going for a month. Go do the whole lot.
Okay.
In for penny, in for pound. I'm going to do all of Edinburgh in August, and then I'm going straight on tour in September. That's actually a really bad idea. Why am I doing that?
I don't know why you're doing that. All I can see is my P45.
And then I'm on tour for 9 months.
Wow.
Yeah.
Will I ever see you again?
No, Niamh, I'll be Dublin based for the whole tour.
Excellent. Okay. So, do we know why we're here?
Niamh, I'll tell you why we're here.
Why are we here?
We're here because the general populace needs help.
Do you think they do?
Yeah.
Do you not think after all the years, like the 200 odd episodes that we'll be doing, that we've solved most problems now?
I think we've solved every type of problem, but every so often then you read a new one and you're like, my God, I've never heard anything like this in
I
my
know.
life.
Do you think that'll happen today? I mean, have you actually read them?
Niamh, I am on tour. I'm doing my old show, Gearoid,
Okay.
on a tour of the UK in January. Manchester sold out, Brighton sold out, Liverpool's almost sold out, and London, there is some tickets left.
Are you just bragging now?
I'm just bragging.
I love it.
I'm bragging. Get them while you can, gearoidfairly.com. And also I'm doing a show in Barcelona. I don't know if that's sold out.
Yeah. You have a great voyage of the unknown into Barcelona.
I suspect not. And also I will be doing my new show, No Pressure, from next September. Ages away.
I mean,
Ages away.
we're literally just 1 month away from the last September.
But I'm on sale now.
Okay.
It's on sale, and the Olympia is the 17th of February, I think.
17th
20
February. 2027. No, because, funny enough, a friend of mine said to me, oh my God, she's going to be in it and you'll be down here. It'll be great. Let's go do it. And then I went, 2027.
2027.
I don't even know what I'm doing next year.
Well, now you know you're coming to this.
I am definitely coming to that.
Gearoidfairly.com or through the link in my Instagram bio. See you there. Dear Niamh and Gearoid,
Love that.
I'm writing because what started as a lovely friendship between two of my workmates has turned into a cold war.
Oh.
And it's making the office feel like a tense family dinner that no one can leave.
Oh God, I used to love them years ago.
I hated them.
No, I do. I love it.
I've never been good in situations of conflict.
Are you not? Why?
I'm just not.
I mean, considering you're the first one to put a wheelie bin on fire.
No, I can kick off when I need to kick off.
Okay.
Like I was in a hotel last week, was it? I was in a hotel in Liverpool.
Okay.
And they do this thing, like when you go to a hotel and it's like 10:30 and all of a sudden the door is locked and like, they're like, show me your keys. Is your name on this list? And I was like, yeah. Here. And
okay.
but they're herding you in like you're a criminal.
Okay. Well, they probably have previous maybe somebody getting in that they don't want in.
Yeah, but I'm not paying to be here. And they're like, how many people in your room?
Oh, I know. Do you remember?
Yes, I'm like, yeah, 2. It's a room. I paid for the room. Oh, I kicked off.
Oh.
I kicked off.
Did they not know 2 people were in your room?
I don't know. I didn't book it.
Okay.
Anyway, back to the problem. The 2 of them went on holiday earlier this year. They were inseparable before they went. Lunch pals, gossip partners, sharing in jokes, and the rest of us didn't quite get. But honest to God, now, the way these letters are written, you need the patience of a saint.
There's a lack of a comma.
There's a lack of a comma and the word that.
To be honest with you, it might assist things if you read them beforehand. But anyway, move on.
I glance.
Move on.
But something clearly went wrong on that trip because they came back barely speaking. No big blow up in front of everyone, just frosty silences, separate lunch breaks, and the occasional snide comment about some people's attitudes.
Oh. Oh.
That's like me and you at a staff meeting.
Yeah, but never against each other.
No.
We're all sitting in the room going, oh, did you hear?
No, we have separate meetings. We don't go into the meeting together.
Oh, no, yeah. No, we have a separate WhatsApp
My
group.
people and your people. The problem is the rest of us are stuck in the middle. We all work closely as a team and the atmosphere has gone from fun and chatty to strained and awkward. You can feel the tension radiating off them during meetings. Oh, God, I miss this. I'm friendly with both and I'm trying to stay neutral. Look, I'm going to be honest with you.
You just can't.
That's your first problem.
Yeah.
But it's exhausting trying to navigate who can sit where or who's in the mood to talk. No, I'm not into this. I don't know what actually happened on the holiday and I don't want to pry, but it's starting to affect the whole group dynamic.
What type of person is this that they don't want to pry? I would be all over that like a cheap suit.
I have no patience for people that don't want extraneous information.
You and I would already be worming out some of that information.
Of course, tell us what happened.
Yeah.
Do I try and talk to them about it? Should I leave them sorted out? Or do I bring headphones and just wait for it all to blow over? Looking forward to hearing your take on this. They don't listen to the podcast, so feel free to go to town on them. Lots of love, David. Now.
Where are you? Where are you on this road, I wonder?
I'll tell you where I am.
Where are you? Are you in the room with them?
This isn't a group of friends.
No, this is not a group of friends.
This is an office.
Okay.
So you 2 are fighting. Take it elsewhere.
Get a room.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what they tried to do on the
happened.
holiday.
Yeah.
One person made a pass, I think. An unexpected pass.
Do you know, nothing chills my blood more than when I hear
like a door opening?
Work friends.
Okay. Work friends?
Work friends who like start to go on holidays together. I'm like, that, no.
Yeah, but some of my one of my best friends is from work.
Yeah, but you don't work with her now.
No, that's true. But she did travel with me for a couple of years after, That's true.
I think work friends are great. But at the time, I had one work friend. Not that I had one work friend. Sorry, I liked a load of people that I worked with.
No, of course.
But I didn't socialise with any of them.
No, I know. I appreciate that there is a difference on that.
I'd socialise with some of them now. Like
Yeah.
I meet every year. Oh, Colette, I forgot your birthday.
Oh, that's all over for you.
Sorry.
All over for you.
But no, but But I think that when you work with somebody all day, every day, it's very intense.
Yeah.
It's like relationship level.
Yeah, it is difficult. It takes a very skilled person to get past that and to sustain it in a good way. If you're doing anything beyond it, apart from going for a few pints with everybody, you know.
Yeah, on the Friday evening pub.
Yeah,
trip.
I think you really need to separate out because it's really tough.
Yeah.
You know.
But also this whole thing of two people are fighting, so there's an atmosphere in the office. Come on, are you children?
Yeah, but here's the thing, right? I would have them in a room with a couple of boxing gloves and say, you can't come out until that's sorted.
Yeah.
But you see, we don't know where they come in the hierarchy.
See, the problem is he's trying to stay neutral.
Yeah, he is. You can't do it.
Like, the thing about
you can't do it.
You don't have to stay neutral, friendly with them. You should stay neutral, annoyed with both of them. It's like, I don't know what this is, but it's very awkward. Sort it out.
Yeah. I couldn't cope with that. I would find it really horrible to work in.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what... Would you... have you ever been in that position?
I'm trying to think. I've definitely been in situations where people have been fighting with each other. And sometimes it was like they were at loggerheads over a project.
Yeah. Well, that's okay, because that sometimes resolves itself
because it's kind of professional.
Of that. Yeah.
But then other times, like, people would fall out and it would be... You know, it was that thing that would go all around the office.
Ooh.
And to be honest with you now, I would have been... See, I worked as a programmer.
Okay.
And when
so if you're a programmer, are you not a little bit isolated anyway?
You're a bit isolated, but you're always saying no.
Oh.
You're like, it's not you're always saying no, but you're always going like, well, we can't really do that because of blah.
Okay.
And like, I used to work on a team where I was the... Like,
so what good were you if you were saying no to everything?
No, but like what would happen is...
Like what did you do for the company if you were saying no all the time?
There would be like a business person, a programmer and a tester.
Okay.
So then they would go, can you do it like this? And you're like, no, that's not really the way it works. So everyone was... I was kind of in a situation where everyone was always annoyed with you anyway.
Yeah.
So I just used to lean into it really.
Explains an awful lot.
My default attitude is that fuck the lot of you.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. I can say this now because I don't have a job. I'm not good in a team.
Well, you see, I would argue that every time I go into a project, I have to be part of a team.
No.
And I have to make a team spirit almost immediately.
No, I'm actually quite toxic.
Love that about you. I love that about you. I wish you were with me half the time.
I get annoyed easily.
No. But you see, in this case, I would already be ferreting information out of either of them to see what actually happened.
I'd love to know what happened.
I want to know what happens. I don't know if he wants to. Is it David? David wants to know what happened. I know he does.
Do you know what I'm surprised at?
What?
I'm surprised in situations like this where they're mutual friends that it hasn't come out already.
Maybe they hit a body somewhere.
It does sound like
I can't think what else you will be
PTSD.
doing with it. You know what I mean? I don't know what else you will be doing with that. Do you not think?
But like, you know, if you go away on holidays, you have a row with somebody and then you come back and you've got mutual friends.
Yeah.
And they're kind of like, oh, what's going on?
Yeah.
You'd kind of be like, well, she's an absolute wagon. This is blah, blah, blah. You know, you kind of have the chat. Like, but the fact that hasn't happened makes me suspicious.
In what way? What do you think?
Well, it makes me think, I don't know. I just think it's odd.
Maybe well, who knows? I mean, where did they go on holiday? I want to know these details. I mean, it feels disappointing that we don't know that.
Do
you not think? Because I think that might, if you went to somewhere where maybe dodgy stuff could happen, maybe.
Maybe dodgy stuff happened.
Dodgy stuff happened.
No. I think, and I'm going to be very...
What do you think? Come on, be brutal.
Oh God, this sounds really mean though.
Well, okay.
I think if you're going on holidays with your workmates...
Where are you friends?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it might just be a convenience in the sense that maybe they were off at the same time. Or maybe they were trying and testing something.
But like part of, this sounds really mean, but part of the fact that you have a holiday is you get away from work.
Do you know what I love about you? You're saying, oh, this sounds really mean. And 2 minutes ago you're saying, I'm toxic, I hate everybody. Pick a lane.
No, but like...
I know what you mean. In other words, why were they going away on holiday? Because as you say... when you're on holiday, you want to get away from work.
There are people I still meet up. Like if I met people from work on the street, I would talk to them about the system that we worked on.
Of course you do. Because that's what you have in common.
Because that's what you have in common.
Yeah.
But like if you're going away from work and then you're going away with somebody from work, you're kind of like, I'm not really getting away from this.
Yeah, but some people like to talk about the systems they're working on all the time.
David, we need more information. We need more information.
Do you think we do?
I think Dave is the problem here.
David's not the problem.
He is.
He's our listener. He is not the problem.
He hasn't asked the right questions because he doesn't have any information.
I hope to
and if
God.
he does have information, he's not sharing it, which means we cannot agony rant effectively.
No, but here's the thing. I hope to God David's not a subscriber and you've just alienated him by calling him the problem. He's not the problem. He's not curious enough.
He's not the problem, but but he needs to get more curious. Come on, David.
David, we want to know. We want to know what's happening there. Come on. Some people's attitudes. I love this whole concept.
I think all we can do is say...
There's no way. I would have been picking that. I would have toothpicks on that. I'd have been winkling that out of those people somehow. If you get on with both of them, you need to have a quiet word with both of them and say what happened.
Yeah, or even just like, I don't care what happened. Get it out of the office.
No, yeah, but I still want to know what happened. Let's be honest. Don't miss the opportunity to find out what the hell happened.
Yeah.
Because either way, some things you just can't get out of the office. If it's gone too far one way. I mean, if they've had to hide a body and they can't look at each other, or they've had...
Niamh,
I mean, they've hardly just fallen out about
this is the problem.
You robbed my Speedos, right? They've hardly fallen out about that.
This is the problem, David. When we don't have enough information...
Niamh goes off on a
Niamh
tangent.
goes very far. She goes very far down the road. And
what did they do? What could they have possibly done to stop talking to each other?
I would say, do you know what I'd say this is?
What
right?
is it?
I'd say what could have happened is they had a row over a bill.
You think it's money?
I think it's something small that escalated.
Okay.
And I'll tell you why, because they spent too much time together.
Yeah. Like us.
Yeah, every so often Niamh says, I don't want to record an album, and I just punch her in the throat.
I know. Which is very helpful for recording.
David, more information.
Yeah, we would like actually, because to be fair, I would really like to know. If you have access to this information, there's no way I would be letting that go.
Yeah, agnorant@gmail.com. We want to follow up. And if you don't have the information, David, firstly, if you have it, you should have sent it. And if you don't have it, what are you doing?
I have another option. David, invite me in. I'll sort that out. I'm very good at this situation.
If ever there was an approach, that is the last thing you need.
Why?
No, because you wouldn't sort it out at all.
Why?
You go in and you just be like, I'm Niamh Kavanagh. Yeah, that Niamh Kavanagh.
I don't say that. You say like I say that all the time. I do not.
Do you remember the Eurovision? Yeah, that was me.
God, you're the one who brings it up more.
Because it was brilliant.
Because of Sonia.
I love Sonia.
Oh, God. Shut up. I can't believe I brought that up myself.
Niamh, we've another problem.
Thank God. Let's move on.
Do you want to read
David,
this?
I don't know if we resolved anything, but anyway. Problem. Dear Niamh and Gearoid, firstly, the pod is spectacular. Now, that's a good opening, isn't it? It brightens my Monday morning so much. It's like oral Prozac. Oral, isn't it? Oral,
Oral is listening, isn't it?
Yes. Well, what would be
That's
oral?
quite the sentence.
That
And do you
is.
know what?
I should have really read that before.
That's a
properly.
compliment. That's a compliment.
That is pretty amazing. It means that we put you to sleep, does it? Or calm
No,
you?
I think it
Prozac, yeah.
antidepressant.
Oh, okay. I need your help before my sister signs herself up for yet another charity in exclamation marks parachute jump. Her 5th this year. Excuse me? Now, don't get me wrong, I admire her bravery and it's great to raise money for good causes. But at this point, I think she just really likes flinging herself out of planes. And the charity bit is just the excuse.
Oh my God, of course it is.
Every time she announces another jump, we all have to pretend that this noble, once-in-a-lifetime effort when really she's doing it as often as most people do their grocery shop. The problem is she keeps expecting friends and family to sponsor her each time. It's reached a stage where I'm starting to feel like I'm funding her adrenaline habit.
You absolutely are.
Absolutely are. You are enabling this. She got a Just Giving page permanently open like a Netflix subscription. When I gently suggested that maybe she could do just a parachute jump for fun without the sponsorship element, she looked at me like I told her Santa isn't real. Apparently, if it's not for charity, it doesn't count.
Well, if it's not for charity, she has to pay for it herself.
Yeah, well, I
That's
agree.
the problem.
I know, there is that. How do I handle this without sounding stingy or unsupportive? I love her to bits, but I can't keep bankrolling her midlife skydiving tour. Am I being a cheap cow? Aoife.
No, you're not being a cheap cow.
No, not in a million years.
Here's the thing. If you're sponsoring somebody, I've one sponsoring me a year.
Just the one.
Well, no, for one person. Like if you were doing a sponsorship, I'd say, right, Niamh, there's 20 quid.
And that's it,
Sponsored.
20 quid a year.
Yeah. And then if you came to me in 6 months, I'd be like, I apologise, Niamh, but you've clearly misread our relationship. I'm a €20
Our
sponsorship
friendship
per year.
agreement.
Yeah. No.
But that, that's so far down the contract. It's very hard to read at all.
But like, it's not fair. That like it isn't fair. I remember that used to be something that would happen in works. People would come in with their
I
kids'
know.
sponsorship card.
You had the envelope would come around.
Like,
So and so's
jog on.
leaving.
And it wouldn't even be for something that could affect me.
No.
Like you know.
You think a parachute jump would affect you?
No, but like it would be for stuff like a school and I was like, no, like if it's for a charity, like cancer or something that could potentially affect more people. But
yeah, but cancer gets all the money.
Yeah, I know, but like or heart or whatever.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
But this was like, no, we want another wing. Or, or the school's getting a conservatory.
Yeah,
or the school or the school principal's getting a conservatory.
You're getting new toilet seats.
Yeah, I used to hate that.
I think 5 in a year is excessive. Yeah. I think, when she comes to say, will you sponsor me for this? Say, no, sorry. Just no.
Well, the minimums, but what's the minimum you'd sponsor somebody?
It depends.
Okay. If I, I'm very important to you, Niamh.
Okay.
But say Linda Martin came to you.
Okay.
And was like, Niamh, will you sponsor me?
What's Linda going to be doing for me to
Say
sponsor?
she's doing the parachute jump.
Yeah, I'd sponsor.
Yeah, of course you'd sponsor her. But how much would you sponsor her?
Well, depends on whether people would see it or not. It depends on how I know you and what you're doing. It has to be appropriate to what's happening.
But the minimum's 20 quid.
Okay.
As an adult, being asked to sponsor another adult, the minimum would probably be 20 quid.
It would probably be near 50 to 100 for me.
Yeah.
Depending. But I wouldn't do it. But I choose what I give every year. I base how much I'm going. A lot of things I do with skin, if you understand me. Not necessarily with skin. I don't donate skin. But what I do is I go and I do maybe appear at a launch or I do something. I do more than I give. And then I have a certain amount of money I give every year. And I do some of them.
See, you're very pragmatic about this.
I am. I have regular donations that go out. So that appeases me enough.
But then if somebody was to come to you a second or a third time in the year, would you not be like,
no,
come on.
If somebody was throwing themselves out of a plane and just doing for charity 5 or 6 times a year, they'd be on their own by the second jump.
Yeah.
I'm 1, maximum 2. That's it. No, I'm very pragmatic about it because I tell you, you're never done working nor giving if you're doing for charity.
I know, yeah.
And the problem with that is you really have to be thinking about where you're putting your money.
Yeah, totally. And also,
you're not a cheap cow, Aoife. That's excessive.
Is all of the money going to the charity or is there,
I think you need an intervention here.
Yeah. Also, if you have a hobby.
If this woman is jumping 5 times, then you're all getting it in the neck. So you all, as a group, have to go, no.
If this is a hobby, it's a hobby. Like if you're doing it a few times a year, it's a hobby and then you pay for your own hobby.
Okay, here's the other thing you could do. You could say to her, right, here's £100 for you, right, €100. And you can decide, based on how many things you think you might do this year, how you're going to put it across. That's how much I'm going to give you this year for whatever you do.
Oh, God, Niamh.
That's a good one.
That is a good one, but you're seriously committing cash.
Yeah, but then, I mean, if she's jumped 5 times, you're throwing the few bob. What I'm saying 100 as a...
Would you ever do a parachute jump?
Not in...
No, me neither.
No. And not even if you put me in the right room for the meeting, because once I go into the room for the meeting, I'm in it, right? I abseiled down the front of the Europa against my better judgment, and that couldn't be over quick enough, which it wasn't. It was like literally 2 minutes, and I still was like, what? But I am going to tell you, it just
I wouldn't be able to let go.
No. Well, you wouldn't be. You'd be holding on to someone, and they'd be
prizing
your hands
off. Can you imagine, like, when you're almost out of the plane? I'd still be holding on to the plane.
So when you're doing I'm a Celebrity, right?
I'd never do that.
What reality show would you do that you haven't done yet?
I don't know if I'd do anything else. I'd do Big Brother, maybe.
We would do a good Big Brother together. Imagine if we were in together. Everybody else would be bored out of there. It's gone.
Exhausted.
But we can't anyway because, nobody be there to do the pod.
I think I would. No, I don't know.
See, I don't know if I'd do Big Brother. There's not enough purpose in that for me. Would you do Traitors?
I got to be honest.
Come on,
this
you would.
is an admission.
You would.
I have not watched Traitors.
I watched the last Celebrity Trader. I hadn't seen the original one. And I was thinking, I didn't understand the game, but I tell you, I was in it.
I don't understand the game. And I will. I'm going to watch Celebrity Traders because I haven't watched any of it
You
yet.
should watch that one. I tell you why, because I ended up watching it because Mairead was watching it. And then I was in it.
Okay.
And I was gasping by the end of it.
And Alan Carr won it.
Well, you know that now, so that'll ruin it for you. But
Will it?
Well, not really, but it will ruin moments of it because you don't know whether he's going to get to the end. But now you do. But I'm going to tell you this, right? The big question now is whether you'd be faithful or a traitor. I mean, this has nothing to do with Aoife donating, but I'm just saying.
But Aoife donating it like...
I'm telling you, the easiest way to solve this problem is to go, this is how much I'm going to give towards charitable stuff this year, and just do that right across the board. You can't just say every time somebody comes to your door to give money. That's how I do it, because otherwise you're never done giving money.
Yeah.
And this person is definitely, you need an intervention on this situation.
Also, I don't like the idea. I know somebody years and years ago, a friend of a friend's sister, I think, got really into this.
As in jumping out of planes?
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't do it.
She got really into it, and then I think she had an accident. Yeah. I think she was 2 inches shorter. That's true.
From where?
No, I think.
As in she compressed?
Yeah, I think, yeah.
Wow.
I think she was like the stapler could never open fully again. I think that was the
stapler could...
like she was just a little bit,
Oh.
She's like an accordion that couldn't pull back,
Oh my God.
I think she landed heavily and then everything just...
But that would be a chronic pain job.
Yeah. Well, I can't imagine she was very comfortable. She fell out of a plane.
She didn't fall out of a plane. She jumped out of a plane.
I think something happened and it didn't, not that it didn't open, but that it opened.
Why would you?
She hit with serious force.
I know people love it. I know, to be fair, heights are not my thing, right? So that's a problem, right? And I try to get myself over it. I'm not completely crippled by it, but I just couldn't come out of a plane. Or bungee jumping. I don't understand that on any
One of my friends did a bungee jump.
And?
I just don't know how I don't know.
No, I've watched people do it and I go, I can't even fathom why you would want to do that.
Aoife?
Do you even like coming down steep stairs?
No. I don't even like a lift. I don't even like a glass lift, let alone a bungee jump.
You're not looking out across the
No.
No, I'm the same as
I don't like it. Or one of those,
same.
what are those things, the things at Electric Picnic, the big wheels.
I've never been to the Electric Picnic. Are you talking about a Ferris wheel?
Ferris wheel.
I've been on them.
I don't like a Ferris wheel.
Weirdly, I don't mind them. And I tell you why. Because I'm looking straight out. I'm not looking down.
Yeah.
Because if you look down, you tilt it. And then you're more likely to fall out. That's what I think.
I think human beings are not supposed to go up that high. We don't have wings.
Okay.
We're not meant to be there.
We don't have wings yet.
Yeah.
We're flying without wings.
No.
It's a Westlife
No,
moment.
I know it's a... No,
do you
it's
know
not.
that little Westlife?
No.
Do you have Westlife and
Stop it.
No, I really struggle with this because I think people feel that just because you're doing something for charity that you have to donate. You don't.
No.
And if somebody is excessively doing this, then you need to go to them and say, listen, I really love this. So here's the best way I can do this. This is how much money I have to donate to what you're doing this year. You decide how you spread it across. And that'll change things fairly fast. Because the only thing is, I don't think that people, just because somebody asks doesn't mean you have to give.
What was the last thing you sponsored somebody for?
I sponsored, let me think. What did I sponsor last? My God. I sponsored a couple of people in the marathon.
Oh, that's noble.
Yeah, well.
Yeah. And what was the last thing you asked for sponsorship for?
I don't ask for sponsorship.
Yeah, me neither. I don't do anything like that.
I don't do anything like that. I because usually when I'm doing something for charity, I'm already in it or doing or representing. We're in a slightly different position because what we're bringing is a slightly different
The
thing.
last thing I sponsored somebody for was my friend Ray did the Dicky Dip.
Excuse me?
It's called the Dicky Dip.
What's that to do with anything?
It's men.
Really?
It's something to do with like...
Really? It's men?
It's something to do with... I can't remember.
Okay.
But it's raising money anyway.
And where does this happen?
It happens in Malahide, I think.
Oh, okay.
And all these men run naked into the sea wearing just dicky bows.
Oh, okay. I didn't know where you were going with that.
Yeah.
Okay.
He asked me to, and I was like, no, absolutely
Strategically placed, or just
not. No, on their neck.
Wow.
I just think it'd be weird.
Wow. What time of the year do they do this?
November.
Oh, okay.
Everything
questionable
is shrunken.
Yeah, well then you don't see much.
I wouldn't like to be recognised.
It's less exposing.
I wouldn't like to be recognised in that situation. If
okay,
yeah.
Did you sponsor it?
It did, yeah. 20 quid.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah,
excellent.
Well done.
Okay, so here's what I say to you, Aoife. Definitely be very direct and say, this is how much money I have this year. That's the end of that conversation. I don't have a problem with this. I think if you never sponsor someone, that's a different conversation. What you're talking about here is, look, this is how much I do for charity every year. I've already exceeded it, so I can't do any more. That's it.
Yeah.
It's a very simple, I don't care how they're related or what they're doing. You know, you don't have to suggest to her to do anything. She'll just have to figure out how to get her funding elsewhere. She might actually have to go fund on.
She might have to join a parachute club like everybody else.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, not everybody else, but every other nutcase that wants to jump out of a plane.
She could get the two from the previous problem and bring them with them, and perhaps jumping out of the plane together would probably sort it out.
It might be a bonding experience.
Or at least get them out of the office for a bit.
Yeah. Oh God, no. It's supposed to be like a big adrenaline rush. And they're saying, like, I actually did this.
Do you like that kind of adrenaline rush?
No.
No, I'm not good like that.
Not at all. I bought this thing recently to try and like boost. It's supposed to boost your mood. It's called a vagus nerve stimulator.
Okay.
So it's this thing that you put in your neck, and it basically electrocutes your neck. It's supposed to like electrocute your vagus nerve.
But is that not supposed to release all sorts of things, you know, anxiety and all that rubbish?
Well, no, I think it's supposed to like relieve. By doing this, it relieves all of that.
You understand by talking about this now, I'm going to get nothing but those reels now.
Oh, God, Niamh, I bought one, I sent it back.
Oh.
I bought one because you had to put like conductive gel on your neck, and then you put this thing on. Like
and then you returned it after putting all that shit on it?
Like a dog collar, basically. And then you...
And was your partner in the room when this happened?
No.
Was he not slightly nervous about this whole concept?
No. Like it's Bluetooth to an app on your phone. And then it runs this program, and then it like electrocutes your neck. Which I have to say, you do feel better after it, right?
Okay.
But the days that you don't do it, oh my God. I don't know whether it's withdrawal or what, but I was like, no.
Where's me vagus nerve?
I know. The next day, I did it for like 3 days in a row. And then there was one day I had to leave early, and I was away for 2 days and I didn't do it. And oh my God.
Was it sore?
I was in the depths.
Oh, depression.
I was totally depressed. I was like, what the hell is wrong with me? And then I went back and I did that thing, and it was grand. I was like, I feel like I'm messing in.
So you just deal with the feeling like shit all the time then?
No, but I didn't feel like shit before I put it on. I just thought it would make me feel nice and relaxed.
So it was like heroin.
Yeah, basically.
Not that I've ever had that.
Yeah.
But I get you. Like, gave you an addiction.
I was like, I don't need
It's
this.
like when somebody offers me certain kinds of food and they say to me, why don't you try this, Niamh? And I go, I don't need a new addiction in food, so I'm not going to try it.
Yeah.
You know, I don't need new addictions. I have plenty of addictions. I don't need that. You know.
Niamh, I think we've helped.
Really?
If you would like to support the show, you can do so by supporting Headstuff Plus.
Yeah.
You will get vintage rants. You can subscribe on headstuffpodcast.com. agneyrants@gmail.com if you want to get in touch. We would love to have your problems, your comments, your ideas. Just tell us who you are and what you're about.
And your opinions.
And some
especially
opinions.
about Gearoid.
Positive opinions.
He needs a lot of opinions.
And we'll be back here on the free feed next Monday. We'll chat to you then.
Bye.
Bye.
This show is part of the Headstuff Podcast Network, a hub for the creative and the curious. Shows are produced in association with Headstuff and the Podcast Studios Dublin. Find out more or become a member at headstuffpodcasts.com.